Welcome to Globe Minds. Today, we dive into the life of Oskar Schindler, a man whose story is a powerful testament to courage and humanity amidst the horrors of World War II. Best known for saving 1,200 Jews during the Holocaust, Schindler's journey from a Nazi party member to a savior is both compelling and inspirational. Early life. Oskar Schindler was born on April 28, 1908, in Zwickau, Moravia, then part of Austria-Hungary. Growing up in a Sudeten German family, Schindler experienced a comfortable upbringing. However, his early life was marked by a series of personal and professional failures. After being expelled from technical school for forging his report card, Schindler took various courses and worked for his father's farm machinery business. In 1928, he married Emily Pelzel, and after a series of jobs, Schindler joined the Abwehr, the military intelligence service of Nazi Germany, in 1936. By 1939, he had joined the Nazi Party and began collecting intelligence for the German government. World War II and Schindler's factory. As World War II began, Schindler moved to Krakow, Poland in October 1939, where he acquired an enamelware factory called Deutsche E-Mailwarenfabrik, later known as Amalia, on November 13, 1939. Initially motivated by profit, Schindler employed Jewish workers because they were cheaper than Polish workers. In 1940, Schindler's factory started receiving contracts to produce enamelware for the German military, thanks to his Abwehr connections. The status of his factory as essential to the war effort became a crucial factor in protecting his Jewish workers. On March 1, 1941, Krakow's Jews were forced into the Krakow ghetto, from where Schindler's workers traveled daily to his factory. In March 1943, Schindler witnessed the liquidation of the Krakow ghetto, where thousands of Jews were killed or sent to concentration camps. Deeply affected by this event, Schindler's motivations shifted significantly. He began to use his factory to shield his Jewish workers from deportation and death, often using his connections and bribery to protect them. By 1944, Schindler's factory employed about 1,750 workers, including 1,000 Jews. He expanded his factory's facilities, adding a clinic, kitchen, and dining room to improve the living conditions of his workers, the Schindler List and Brünnlitz. In July 1944, as the Red Army approached, the SS started closing the easternmost concentration camps and evacuating the prisoners to Auschwitz and Gross Rosen. Schindler, aware of the impending danger, sought to save his workers. He convinced Nazi officials to allow him to move his factory and workers to Brünnlitz, in the Protectorate of Bohemia and Moravia. Using names provided by Jewish ghetto police officer Marcel Goldberg, Schindler's secretary, Mietek Pemper, compiled and typed the list of 1,200 Jews, later known as Schindler's List, who were transferred to Brünnlitz. On October 15, 1944, a train carrying 700 men from Schindler's List was initially sent to the Gross Rosen concentration camp, where they stayed for about a week before being rerouted to Brünnlitz. 300 female Schindler Juden were sent to Auschwitz, where they faced imminent danger of being sent to the gas chambers. Schindler's attempts to release them initially failed, but after sending his secretary, Hilde Albrecht, with bribes of black market goods, food, and diamonds, the women were finally released and sent to Brünnlitz after several harrowing weeks. In addition to moving workers, Schindler transported 250 wagon loads of machinery and raw materials to the new factory. Although few useful artillery shells were produced at Brünnlitz, Schindler bought finished goods on the black market and resold them as his own to satisfy the armaments ministry. Throughout the final months of the war, Schindler continued to bribe SS officials to prevent the execution of his workers. On May 7, 1945, Schindler and his workers gathered to listen to British Prime Minister Winston Churchill announce Germany's surrender, marking the end of the war in Europe. Post-war life and legacy. After the war, Schindler faced financial ruin. He moved to Argentina with his wife, but their ventures there failed. Schindler returned to Germany in 1958, leaving Emily behind. He struggled with various business ventures and relied on financial support from the Jews he had saved. Despite his financial difficulties, Schindler's heroism was recognized. In 1962, he was honored by Yad Vashem in Israel and awarded the title of Righteous Among the Nations. Schindler died on October 9, 1974, and was buried in Jerusalem, a unique honor for a former Nazi Party member. Cultural impact and conclusion. Schindler's story gained global recognition through Thomas Keneally's novel Schindler's Ark, which was adapted into the 1993 film Schindler's List by Steven Spielberg. The film won 7 Academy Awards and immortalized Schindler's legacy. Oskar Schindler's life is a testament to the profound impact one person can have, even in the darkest of times. His transformation from a profit-driven opportunist to a compassionate savior remains an enduring symbol of hope and humanity. Let us know in the comments what other historical figures you'd like us to cover. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay inspired.